Hello everyone, this is Konsole, and since this is my first video, I've made a little checklist, so please bear with me while we go through it. So be nice and respectful, of course, I'm going to do that. Accent, well, we'll try. Do not show them the pictures of wig and POV families. Hello, hi. Do not show them your sister's picture. Hey, have. Done. Stick to the point. Well, I'm doing just that. Sound as if you know what you're talking about. Of course, I know what I'm talking about. Do not zero roam and loc while recording. Okay. And nobody should know about your obsession for mud size and ground solos. Sure. Let's go here. So we're looking at this general, which is all about ground and mud size. So as you see, it's got some decent ground buffs and 5% mud size that I figured out last week. So here we are, worked on it. And the purpose of this video is to talk about the importance of mud size. So let me go here, this little Excel sheet that I've prepared. Basically it shows you the inputs that you need to give is your current mud size, your rally spot basic. If you are not sure about it, I mentioned the basic mud size here. Your attack percent, defense, HP, which I've just taken random numbers. I think keeping a K44, standard K44 in mind. And again, the base attack, defense, and HP of the troops that we are going to look at. So as of now, I've taken the statistics of T13 archers. Credits to Theria for this sheet. When you look at it, T13 archers, you see attack 3450 here, 2780 defense and 6780 HP. If we go back, so these are the stats here. Now what we have done is we've tried to see what let's say 10% mud size increase will do to your march. So your basic mud size, let's say with 200% buff and everything else, it's 7.5 million. When you increase your mud size by 10%, which is going to be the 10% of your rally spot base march, 790,000, which is going to be 79,000. So the attack remains the same, the buffs remains the same. Now with just 79,000 extra troops, let's see what we are going to do. Before that, we need to consider debuff as well. So here we are considering 2.5, that's max debuff we'll consider as of now. And after that, if you multiply this with your march and basic attack, basically basic attack into this percent buff into this mud size, this will give you a damage that you can cause. So here you can see without the 10% mud size, it's 582 billion, 582.1, and with just 10% increase, it's going up to 588.31 billion. So how much of a difference is this? When you actually compare, your initial buff was 2250. Now to get this 588 billion damage, your buff after debuffs will have to be 2270.7, and then you can get the exact same damage. So overall, how much buffs are those before debuffs? It's going to be 47%, 47.4. Now the beauty about mud size is it does not just apply to your attack. Like you use your normal attack, defense, HP buffs, let's say 10% attack increase, it's only going to increase your one attribute. Mud size increases all of your attributes. So 10% is going to give you attack, defense, and HP increment as well. So similar calculation we have done for defense. And if you look at it, it's going to give you about 26.33% more defense. And in terms of HP, you're going to get about, let's see, 29.49%. So overall, just by increasing your mud size by 10%, you're gaining about 103.23% buffs per troop type. So that's multiplied by 4. It's not just applying to your archers or calves or ground or sea, all of them, right? So if you want to do that kind of a multiplication, it's going to give you about 412% just by increasing your march size by 10%. Now if you change it to 5, oh, okay, I think I'm using the wrong user, but never mind. If you change, I'm going to share this sheet with you guys. So if at all you want to play around with it, put in your merge size and your rally spot basic. But basically, if you change it to 5%, it's gonna still be half of this, so about 51%, right? And accordingly you can check for all the troop types and everything. The percentage won't change because it's percentage, but depending on your merge size and the increase that you get, your damage will drastically increase. So effectively you are gaining much more buffs with a little amount of increment in your march, right? I hope you're happy, Rom, now. My obsession is justified. Oops, I was not going to talk about it, but never mind. Second thing I wanted to cover in this video was how to get more march size, right? So that's why I opened this general. I just worked on it. The plan was different, but then I found out that, okay, red Wi-Fi, hello everyone, not you. I found out that this general had 5% march size in the 4th star. And honestly, it's a pretty crazy general. It gives you very, very good ground buffs. Again, on the 3rd star, it gives you another 30% attack and HP. And then it gives you archer debuff and march size cap, which is amazing. So we'll go through it step by step. What all things you need to work on to increase. Well, starting with basic, there are generals that give you decent march size, like the new generals. If you look at Marco Polo for calves, and Sydney for archers, like there are so many generals now. Lately, Ebony has been very active with the march size. Um, Another thing where you can get it from is the march size book on the general. You get ton of it from your academy and your military academy. Obviously, you can use this 200% march size as well. I highly suggest everybody you should have your all the presets done using this buff, and you can get it from the monarch gear as well a little bit. uh, Here there's a gear called Warhorn. It gives you a little bit of it. Then let me check what else it was. Yeah, the old archer dragon Celtic, I think. Yeah, it had some mud size here in the skill. Next one, very interesting one, I think. The new dragon that's coming up next, I think after next All Stars, it gives you insane amount. That's 40% at max. That's level 25, though it will take a while, but it is there. Um, there are certain spiritual beasts where you can get the mod size from. There is this Kong, um, which gives you some. Fox, then this guy, and this one. So, but these are the ones, these are the, only for people who do not have dragons. If you have dragons, use them over these. But if you don't, you can use spiritual beasts to get some extra march size. There are a couple of other places. One of them is the Noodle Dragon. It has mod size somewhere here. Okay, not here. Yeah, the second talent gives you 35% at level 90, so I think it goes up to 40% at level 100. Then there is this dragon who has an active skill, that is the third talent, which gives you 25%. Apart from this, we'll go to Save gas. I think most of you might have done this. If not, I highly recommend it. Just by having the full set of Freedom Hero, you're going to get 30%. Apart from that, not many people do it, but I do it. There are two sets. One of them is the Thebes. When you amplify those pieces, you get certain march size cap. And similarly for the monster Rurik set, yeah, here also you get certain march size by just amplifying them. Also for every general, if you're using safe gears, I'm sure you know the ring always has the march size cap. You can do the 5-star to that and get some like 5% more. What else are we looking at? So we are looking at rally spot officer. When you look at it, not detail, officer, when you have them at super level, uh, where are you? Yeah, when you have the super level, it gives you 30% and 70,000. Highly recommended. This even lower spenders, even free to plays can get there. There are different generals for that though, different officers. My favorite general in the game right now happens to be this guy. It gives about 38%, if I counted it correctly, and some decent other buffs as well. If you are using the old one, this is pretty good as well. And the Tavern General, this guy, it has decent march size. So if you're not spending much, I think you should get this one and get some extra march. The other one we already covered, I think, this dude, right? 5% from here. You get some of it, I think decent amount from Civ Treasure. This one, Imperial Seal, as you can see, you depending on your level, it increases here. And then tiny bit on this champion Helen's skin. When you look at the skin, it gives you 2% march size. Apart from that, there are certain castles. So I have this one. This one gives you 15%. There was another castle. I don't have it, but Miracle Dock. It has 15%, and there is one here in collection. It's called Titan Temple. I think it has 10%. Yeah, this one. It has 10%. Other places, of course, from your VIP level, you have certain increment every time. Like as you can see here, you can check yours there. Your shrine rank. So basically, when you go to ranking, and when you check your rank, okay, it's taking time, but depending on your rank, sorry, not going there. Here you can see the additional march size you can get from here. You can even check the, let's say if you are a duke, you're getting 30k. For archduke you're getting 50, I think. Yeah, so try to work on that, try to improve your rank. And the last place is these buildings in the ideal land. You can look around depending on the level. You get somewhere from 250 to 5000 march size. Let's check here. Okay, maybe some other, yeah, here. So once you level up, you keep getting more. So these are the places. um, I don't know if I missed out anything. Please comment. If you have more questions, you can always visit our Discord, Battlefield Titans, even other Discords wherever I'm present, or maybe go to any other Discord. People are really useful, and just ask about it. There's some nice Excel sheets in the market. You can take a a look at it. Thank you so much for bearing with me. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope it was useful. Thank you.